We were talking about babies this small.
Yes.
The Moore family dealt with babies this small. Here's their story. It is touching. It is emotional. Do not leave your television set until you see this.
The Moores treasure these simple moments because they almost weren't possible. For their daughter, it's already been a long road in her short life.
It all started on Christmas Day, and there was no way of stopping the labor, and I was 26 weeks.
Tanisha Moore was pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl, who weren't due until April.
She was born 1 pound 9 ounces. And her brother, he was 1 pound 11 ounces.
Small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. They were brought to the neonatal intensive care unit. Tanisha's husband, Quentin, remembers how their son struggled.
Just took their thumb and pressed in his chest, and that's how they gave him CPR.
They picked the name Legend, and at only 5 days old, his condition got worse.
He had 2 Category 4 bleeds. He was bleeding out in the brain.
That bleeding caused a stroke, something his tiny body just couldn't handle.
Even though my son didn't make it, home, it's still a blessing we got our daughter.
They named her Hope.
That was all we had. That was all we had during those times. The first time she gave her to me, I was the happiest girl in the world. I mean, there was nothing that could compare, from just reaching your hand into the little glass and touching her to finally being able to put her in my arms.
A few weeks later, they found out Hope had brain bleeding too, the same thing that happened to her brother.
It's your worst fear, actually not being able to help your child.
Of course, me being a nurse, it still wouldn't prepare me for my own child.
They expected the worst, but after several days of care, something unbelievable happened.
Hers did stop on its own, and she's nothing short of a miracle.
Hope stayed in the NICU for 3 months. The bleeding was gone, but she had to go to Atlanta to have a shunt put in her head to drain the swelling. It led to an astounding before and after.
It was a completely normal brain scan. And nothing that we ever would thought would be possible.
Quentin works for Love's Travel Stops, a Children's Miracle Network partner for the last 15 years.
I was kind of blown away that, wow, okay, I'm actually here needing and using the children's hospital that I actually raised money for.
The Moores have seen firsthand the joy Children's Miracle Network hospitals can bring.
They're trying to give these kids the best chance to fight for their lives as possible.
The miracles do happen, and with having the Children's Miracle Network was such a blessing to us.
Now their daughter is healthy, and a constant reminder to hold on to hope.
I love you.
In Forsyth, Carly Barnett, 13 WMAZ Eyewitness News.
Lori, that story brought many of us, as you know, to tears in the newsroom. I mean, not all the stories end well, but they have hope.